Our third speaker this evening is Kate MacDonald. Kate is a trying-to-be writer of North Queensland origin, venturing into the big smoke to study creative writing and build leg muscles at Kelvin Grove. Her usual writing styles include short to not quite short poetry, long-form fantasy, and a sprinkling of angry slam when she's worked up. She loves fictional podcasts, slow burn, enemies to lovers, all dogs and most cats. If you have photos of your pets, she would love to see them. Please welcome Kate MacDonald and her suite of poems.
Afternoon, guys. Alright, my first poem I have for you is about a friend who I wouldn't be standing up here without her. She really inspires me to write every day, and I love her very much. This one is called She Who Brings You Spring Takes Away Your Dead. The night before I moved out of my parents' house, my dad told me I'd have to be careful on the road. There's big rain coming, he said. That big rain turned into 100-year flood. But how can you possibly know that when it is only clouds on the horizon? Meeting her was the first drops of the storm. I'm Chelsea, she said, and I said, I know. I'm Kate. She knew. 3 weeks later, the tidal wave comes in as we are lying drunk on the beach. It is the 1st of January, and she is my resolution. We pull daggers from our purses. She hands me hers, and I give her mine. The blades were forged to slice our skin, and we spill ourselves out on the sand for each other. Even then, we are flora and fauna. I take what she breathes out and turn it into something she can breathe in. She is Persephone, goddess of spring, queen of hell, lover of Harry Styles and Stephen King, watermelon sugar and January embers, thigh-high boots and floral dresses, the one who puts poison in her husband's pie, motherfucking sunshine. It is looking at her that I realize surviving life makes us stronger and surviving trauma makes us kind. Our scars from the beach reopen easily. Who cursed you, goddess? Who found you those pomegranates? I can see the juice has stained her fingers. She says, I did. All right, thank you. My second one is called A Short-Lived Rush of Sugar, and I feel like we all kind of know what this is. Defrost me, boy. Pour blistering water over where I am frozen in place and mistook it for home, and I will mistake it for love. Just come here, I say. You have been unable to straighten your collar. I reach up, and you hold still, try to put all of me into my fingertips. I tell you, I think you look good in that shirt, and hope it translates to I think you look good all the time. When you look at me, vodka cans scattered between us, our fingers like flint on flint spitting sparks as we pass flammable drinks back and forth, a kiss. With an interpreter, I hope you like your girls burnt at the edges, that this destruction makes me a little more worthwhile. You worry I have not eaten enough, and I am so starved for love, I fall in love with you. All right, and my last one I have for you is my first real attempt at a slam poem. So here it is. It is, I demand to be more than folklore. It's 3 a.m. and I can't sleep, but the other side of the bed is cold, so I can be as loud as I want to be, even though I won't dare intrude upon my own life. In this room full of toes to tread on, I am a girl possessing a ghost, and it is still too easy to knock things over. You can ask the Ouija board when I died, but I can't tell you the exact moment, if there was one, or if it was gradual. Every time my voice died in my throat, every time I stalled the car, every time someone told me I was talking too loud, every time someone said, wives, obey your husbands, and that all takes too long to spell out. My mother says he didn't mean it like that when I tell her a man told me that women in power build water features, but tells me that some men want to hurt me as if they are two different topics. A woman on the news says I was not brought up to accept abuse from men, and I realize that maybe I was. We read stories of Medusa and other heroes, harpies and sirens and Scylla, and I know they were written by men trying to dissuade their wives from ripping out their throats, but I am not so lucky. I have no sharp teeth. There was a moment in my life when I started to be told to haunt my own house, and there was a moment I started to listen. But if we bang on the ceiling, or rattle our chains, or breathe down the wrong neck they call the exorcist, not even in this spectral form may I exist, not even with this small voice am I small enough, not until I am at the bottom of the sea, the bottom of their bed, the bottom of my own grave am I in my place, and I am done. So let me breathe in nothing, and breathe out cold air. Let me rap on all the doors. Let me throw you down the stairs. I will pinch and slap my way into view. Drop notes on your office desk written in a strong hand. When are you intending to leave? It says leave. Get out of my house. It is mine to inhabit. I will haunt it. No longer with you, not consuming the oxygen. I will become flesh and blood. Let them still think me a terror. Plenty of monsters can't walk through walls. Thank you.